Hey folks, D-Lo back at you in the video, and I just earlier did a YouTube short on Tesla we call Model Y. I put I put out earlier, actually just a kind of like a few minutes ago or so on ago. Yeah, I put that video like earlier. So I came across this another article that's talking about the same thing, but this time going in more detail. Tesla we call almost 3,500 Model Y cars for a loose boat. And there's a video that comes this article, so let me go ahead and play that for you. But I tell you, like I said in that YouTube short, Elon Musk need to focus on his brand new car and see what's going on with his brand new car instead of getting up all his feelings about the world we call. He need to focus on what's going on with his car. Maybe he would be having no problems. But let's play this video.
People always ask me, Kevin, what does being the CEO of Cashbacking mean to you? The way that I see it, if you're buying it, flying it, or whining and dining it, then you gotta be cashbacking it. Come on now. Earn big with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cashback?
My car has just been recalled. It's one of more than 362,000 Teslas equipped with full-serve driving, the driver assistance. In response, CEO Elon Musk tweeted this. He said, "The word recall for an over-the-air software update is anachronistic and just flat wrong. The technology in my car, it allows the vehicle to..."
I'm gonna continue to play the video, but let me say this right here. If it's so wrong, let me just put to you like this. You know what's so wrong? How many times your car been recalled? Because I did a YouTube short on that as well. How much your car been recalled since the year 2018? I find that wrong as well, Mr. Elon Musk. See, this is what I don't like right here. This dude sure got a problem with situation about he cars being recalled. Maybe you be more focused on what's going on with your brand of car. Maybe you wouldn't have these problems. Go check on your brand of car, Elon Musk. Sitting out here getting mad because somebody used the word recall. The word recall ain't wrong. What's going on with your car? Now that's what's wrong. But let me continue to play this video.
Steer, to accelerate, to brake, and to change lanes on its own. Last fall, my next guest sent a document to colleagues at the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration noting that when people use such technology and die or are injured in a car crash, they are more likely to have been speeding than people driving cars on their own. Joining me now is Missy Cummings. She was one of the first female U.S. Navy fighter pilots, a professor now of robotics and autonomy at George Mason University, and most relevant for our purposes, she spent more than a year as senior safety advisor to NHTSA. Dr. Cummings, thanks so much for being here. How much government oversight was involved in allowing my car to initially even get on the roadway?
None, really. I mean,
None.
other than
what do you mean?
cars. Yeah, so we have a rule book. It's called the Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards, and if your car, when it's built, if it meets all the rules in that rule book, the auto manufacturers do not have to ask permission to put a car on the road. So no evaluation was ever done by anyone other than Tesla or any other manufacturer.
I mean, I think that's pretty stunning. I for one, did not know until
A quick side note. I'm gonna continue to play the video, but quick side note. Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember this. Do y'all remember the time that the highway safety administrator, whoever them people is, the people who are in control, make sure that the vehicles out here are safe. Those people had to do an investigation on his brand new car because they was being recalled so much. I hope people ain't forgot about that. Just saying. I'm just reminding y'all that. Just continue to play the video.
Reading in on all the Tesla and corresponding issues, but it's a system of self-certification that we have in this country. Is that the way that it is globally?
No, indeed. We use self-certification here, but we have in the world, there are pre-approval processes, most notably in Europe. So in Europe, you can't get full self-driving in many countries because they have said, no, that's not pre-approved because it's not safe enough.
What do you think accounts for your finding in those crashes that you looked at where there was a likelihood that people were using the self-driving and speeding more so than you would see in people who were operating their own vehicle in a traditional sense?
Yeah, first I'd like to point out this is under the standing general order data, and it's accessible to everyone on the public. You can go to NHTSA's website right now, download the data set, see for yourself. And I do think what accounts for it is people are getting injured and or killed more in ADAS vehicles because they are speeding. We see, the trend was very clear in the data. People are setting the speed limit to not the speed of the car to 9 miles over the speed limit. I do it myself, so I know that thinking. And but the difference between people in an ADAS equipped car and myself is I'm still paying attention, even though I've set the cruise control to 9 miles over the speed limit. People in ADAS equipped vehicles are relaxing. They're being told they can go hands-free, even if it's just for 30 seconds, and they'll do other things in the car, and they'll put their feet somewhere else in the car, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong, and you're speeding, you're going too fast for the conditions, people tend to over-control the steering wheel, and we see lots of crashes as a result.
It's not just...
I would much better prefer if I'm the one control the vehicle. This self-driving, see the white to me, this is just my opinion. The writing was clearly on the wall with this self-driving thing with Tesla anyway. What possessed y'all to think that this self-driving technology was going to work out when the car by itself is a problem? Keep in mind, I did a video where this individual had a Tesla car and his steering wheel came off. That's in your mind. His steering wheel came off, and you go find that video on my channel because I did a news video on that. His steering wheel came off. So if you got things that serious going on with a Tesla car in general, you think this self-driving feature wasn't gonna be no problem? Come on now, y'all got to use some common sense.
Just a Tesla thing, right? I mean, Tesla takes all the oxygen out of the room because of the personality at the top, but we're talking about a much more widespread issue.
Absolutely. And this is what I find most concerning is we're advocating for people to go hands-free. When car manufacturers are advertising for you, yes, you should buy our car because you can go hands-free. The problem with that is, can you go hands-free for a couple of seconds to pick up your coffee? Yes, we all know it because we've been there. But when you encourage people to go hands-free, people will take extended periods of time, and hands-free equals mind-free. And people will start paying attention to something else and looking down at their phone, playing with the radio, playing with the telematics on the system because they feel comfortable. So really kind of what we're seeing is ADAS-equipped cars are causing people to be far more over-trusting of the technology than is probably safe.
Okay, y'all, that was the video. And she said, for all true trust of the technology, where, ma'am, I would like to say this, based on what's going on with cars these days in general, people are a little bit too trusting of the car. If you can't really trust these cars to be made right, what makes you think you trust the technology? I'm like, at least when it comes to vehicle, those two things go hand in hand. If the car is not made right, then the technology features that's going to be on the car is not going to be right neither. I mean, just come on now. We might as well just face the fact. But I think Elon Musk here, if he gonna get upset by anything, he could just get upset not about what's been said, more like he need to go pay attention to what's going on with his vehicle. Because that's what's going on with your vehicle. That's what's wrong. It don't make no sense how many times your brand of car being recalled. If he gonna get mad at anything, he need to go find out what's going on with his vehicle. Go check on your vehicle. Go see how your brand of car being built. Who's the workers who be in your car. Go investigate what's going on with your brand of car. If you want to get mad about anything, Mr. Elon Musk, boy, some of these people out here, they show as a trip. Gonna get mad about that, but you ain't mad about what's going on with your car? Man, come on now. Go get somewhere and sit down somewhere. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this article, man. Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm going to say this again. If your brand of car ain't built right, what make you think this technology going to be right? Again, let me make that make sense. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, this information video, give it a thumbs up. I do content like this on the regular. And I'll see you guys in my next video. ELO out.